Check. Check one, check one. All right, it should be coming through. Check. Check one, check one. Hopefully this time it is coming through. The question is anybody out there trying to get this bad boy up and rolling? We are rolling. Jay, hey, what's going? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Feels like we got a lot of people in the chat. My hope is that you can both hear me and see me. Please let me know if in the chat you can, because the last stream, yes, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Loud and clear. My friends, I am amped, and I've had to settle my excitement a little bit here, obviously, because, you know, the first stream didn't work, and now here we are. Let's go. First W against Minnesota, nonetheless. And what did I say before going into this game? Gotta air the ball out. Gotta air the ball out. What do we do? Air the ball out, take the W. Oh my God. And for those of you that aren't Lions fans, you're watching right now, and you're like, dude, whatever, it's one win. This was our Super Bowl, so get over it. This is a W for the Lions. My excitement level is in between probably a 1 in a million. Should have seen me. My voice is hoarse from screaming as loud as I could. The guys that I'm watching the games with, I was a little too handsy, a little too excited, a little too rough, you know, going nuts. Let's go. What do we got here? Nothing is here from Australia. Let's go. Striker Howell Gaming, Josh Smith, Jonathan Foster, all the way from the friggin' K. And your buddy's a Vikings fan, so this is a big one. Felix Jasper, Richard Gonzalez, Josh, let's go. Hey, listen. 3 TDs. What do we got here? Somebody, superintendent? Nothing. Goff for 3 TDs, 300 yards. Oh my God. Can you even believe it? Like, watching this Lions team. Now, one thing that I got to say that you really see here is the offensive line. Having an offensive line that can protect Goff and give him enough time to deliver. Now having a wide receiver like Josh Reynolds who's able to get open. And then what that does is it draws the defense, it draws the defense from TJ Hawkinson from being the only target out there. My God, my voice hurts. Holy smoke. Break out the dragon's milk in celebration, Jay. You know that's right. Guys, I tell you what, you know what's funny? You look at the drive where we have 4 minutes on the clock, 5 minutes on the clock, when Goff fumbles, when the guy just like kind of pulls it out of Goff's hand. He looked like a statue, and he just kind of a best case scenario. And I hate that I had to make an excuse with the guys that I'm watching regarding that play. But all in all, it worked out better for us. It worked out better for us because, quite frankly, we punt the ball. They slowly march down the field for 4 minutes, kick a field goal, game's over. We have no time on the clock. Man, that was the best case scenario with the fumble, and I hate that that's the case, but it worked out in our favor because then they're on the 20, 25-yard line. They punch it in. We have a minute 50, and that 2-minute drill that we ran, it's beautiful. Maybe not all of it. There were some moments where it was a little scary, but Tony Birchler, St. Brown looked good today. Yes, he did. St. Brown sitting down in the end zone, pulling that ball in for the W. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. But it feels so good to know that we will not be the first and whatever team with the new 17-game schedule. Yeah. By the way, audio is only left ear for headphones. Brandon, I appreciate that heads up. At least we got the left ear going, because the last stream that I started, it was no ears. So that's my bad. I'll figure that out for sure. Let's see. Dan Campbell, the GOAT. Goff throwing it up, triple coverage. Yeah, you're right. You're right. He did throw that ball into triple coverage and was not a fan of that at all. All I know, man, is it feels good to win. Is this what other teams feel like? Just on a regular Sunday. You know, is this what it feels like to be a fan of a team that always pulls in the W? Or is this that much sweeter because we haven't tasted a W since 2020, since a pandemic? Just something to think about. Yeah, you know what, man? Carson Claus, welcome. Good to see you. Jerry Jacobs can be an elite corner. Aiden Thompson, I'm looking at you. I put out a video about Jerry Jacobs. He was phenomenal today. Now, there are a certain amount of things that went well for us. I mean, you look at Adam Thielen goes down. Adam Thielen going down and them not having Dalvin Cook. Whew, so good. Melinda, hey, let's go. Let's go. W for the Lions. A win is a win. Jonathan Foster, you nailed it. Now, the real question is, will we have to see Week 1 Rodgers or MVP Rodgers when we play Green Bay next? I don't know, but I might be going to that game. So, shoot, dude. I think pulling out a W also with Minnesota in the hunt, trying to get that wild card spot, that's also huge. Needed it. Lions won finally. Let's go. I don't know, man. I think I just want to probably go pour myself a nice little scotch. Enjoy the W here. Nathan Detroit wearing the Goff jersey tomorrow. You know what? Sometimes you gotta. And Goff had a good game. Yeah, there were a few moments, but all in all, when you look at Goff, it was the amount of time he had. He was able to throw the ball. Jamal Williams ran the ball well for us, not having DeAndre Swift. Kind of watching that in and of itself was huge. The defense was lapsing a little bit in the first half. There were some struggles. But hey, we were able to keep Minnesota to what, 9 in the first half? 9? Oh, got a text from my wife. Let me just check this. I might be... You can see, she says that you guys can see and hear me. That's good. Very good. Very good. Even if she wasn't, she can hear me yelling through the door. Yeah. We do have to celebrate this win because, friends, man, we don't get a lot of these. This is the first one this year. I think we have to celebrate the fact that we looked good. I don't know. I got so many thoughts rushing through my mind. How are you guys feeling in the chat? Our kicker was great, too. Chad Gates. That is accurate. This is what, the 9th kicker that we've had this season? This guy came out of nowhere. I'm looking and I'm like, who in the H is Patterson? I've never seen this dude. He gets out there just hitting rockets. But look, man, the Lions as a whole, something that we talked about earlier this week is if we could score 20 points, we're in it. We're in the game. If the Lions could put up 20 points, there's a chance. We would be a 5-6 team. Now a 6-6 team. But really, 20-plus points, we're in every game. And so watching our offense come out and actually perform, seeing Jared Goff huck the ball. Yeah, there were some moments where he threw to T.J. Hockenson where I'm like, why are we throwing it there? There's 3 guys, just bad play calling and mismanagement, like misreads on Goff. But as a whole, with that last drive, I was very worried about a pick, very worried about a fumble. All in all, doesn't matter. Lions taking the W. Yeah, yep. Amon-Ra St. Brown was stellar. That is correct. Breeze. Jonathan Foster, his pick was terrible, but staring at Hockenson the whole time. That is correct. If you watch that one again, he literally stared at Hockenson start to finish. That ball that he threw, the pick, he just snapped the ball and he's watching Hawk the whole time cross. And I'm like, bro, every single person, myself included, know exactly where you're throwing it. At least you watch Kirk Cousins. Kirk snaps the ball. And as much as we know the ball's going to Jefferson, he at least scans the left side of the field and then throws it over there, giving the illusion of, oh, man, maybe I'm going to throw the ball elsewhere. Maybe I'm not. Who cares? It doesn't matter. All I know is the Lions just put up that first W. Man, I can't wait to see the post-game speech in the locker room that Campbell drops on these guys. That's going to be really exciting. Yeah, man, all in all, really excited. And I felt like, I don't know how to I didn't want to just make a video. I didn't want to sit here and try to convey all my excitement. I wanted to experience it with you guys. So I I really don't have much to say other than, my God, does this feel good. And this is something that I think we've been in so many games, man. We've been in so many games all season long, and it's about time. It's about time for these guys to be able to clench that W, to get it. Quite frankly, man, Minnesota not having the opportunity to get that ball back was everything. Because, man, if we punted that ball away, as I said earlier, compared to the fumble that they took it at the 25-yard, if we punted that, Minnesota would have bled the clock, and that would have been the end. So this is huge, my friends. This is huge. We all going out and getting golf jerseys? Probably not. Definitely not. But Amon-Ra St. Brown, he looked good. How many yards did Amon-Ra St. Brown get today? Let's see what we got. What do we got here? Amon-Ra St. Brown, 7 receptions, 65 yards, compared to, wow, you look at Jefferson, 7 receptions, 124 yards. Kirk Cousins threw 4. Oh, my God. 275. 275 yards. You know what's hilarious? We put out the video. We talk about it. For any game, he has thrown less than 275. Unless, is this earlier in the week? Or the year? Oh, I'm looking at the other one. Oh, God. I was going to say, it felt like he threw for a lot more. I'm looking at the wrong week, everybody. That's on me. Kirk Cousins, 340 yards. I was like, there's no way. He had that one drive in the third quarter where he just jacked us up. Man, holy smokes. I kind of just want to, I'm with you. Can't stop watching that game winner, man. Tony, I'm with you. I just want to go back and watch it. Hey, Batman, thank you so much. Michigan Big Ten title. Bucks win. Pats on top of the AFC East, and Lions win. Literally the perfect football weekend. Hey, Batman, thank you for the donation. I know you're a Patriots fan, and you know that I'm pulling for the Bills tomorrow, but I'm happy that Michigan got the W. Thank you for the donation. That is far too sweet of you. Extremely kind. Let's go. Daniel Churin in the chat. Let's go, Lions. I know. For all of you who are just coming in, I know audio's coming one side only. Forgive me. The first chat was not working at all. I had no audio on the first stream. And we're back. We're here. Holy smokes. Just peeling myself down for the ceiling. So excited for this W. We needed it, man. We needed it. Bills win by 2 tutties tomorrow. Dan Churin calling it. Bills beat the Pats by 2 TDs. Huh. Yeah, you know what? It's interesting, Nathan. Detroit, your Green Bay fans are happy for the Lions, too. You wonder why. It's real easy for Green Bay Packer fans to be like, oh, like the little stepbrother. We love you. We can mess around with you. So happy you got a W. I don't care. We got the W. That's all that matters. We don't have to be the first 0 and some odd this season, so holy smokes, with added bonus of Red Wings being in a 5-game tear. Yeah, the Red Wings are looking good, man. Looking good. Excited to watch them on Tuesday night. I think that's when that's happening. Watching that game with a couple buddies. Red Wings are looking good. I mean, you look at who did Detroit just pull in? Detroit just the Tigers just got somebody. Was it Baez? I think it might have been Baez. But yeah, Detroit sports with 1 win on the up and up. Yeah, Jonathan Foster, you are correct. Thielen being out was everything. We absolutely. Javier. Yep, Baez. Yep. Very good. Yeah, no Thielen. That was big. Man. Though I got to say, Amani Oruwariye had a bit of a tough time out there today. I did not see a lot coming from him. I think Oruwariye's game as a whole, Justin Jefferson, you're going up against him. That's tough stuff. I would have liked to have seen us just double up on Jefferson the whole day. That's what I would have liked. I think the entire state of Michigan needed this W. This was a big one for us, guys. Yeah, Will Harris did struggle a little bit there, Breeze. And this is where you have the bright, shining star of Jerry Jacobs doing phenomenally. And quite frankly, we did not we didn't have many penalties today. What, 2 penalties total? I think defensively. Offensively, I know we had 2 delay of games, which we got to get better at that. That's killing me. Joey, 2 times. That's enough wins. Let's secure that number 1 pick now. Yeah, I think we're okay there. I think we got the number 1 pick. Though somebody did. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was kind of hilarious. Somebody mapped out the road for the Lions to make the playoffs. And it was like the Lions got to win out, and then they had this insane configuration of all the other teams that got to win and lose for the Lions to make the playoffs. And the quote under it was, "So you're telling me we got a shot? Telling me we got a chance here?" Classic Lions fans. Delay of games made me mad. It's just not excusable. Yeah, I agree, Tony. The delay of games are absurd. We cannot be having delay of games. They're just, unless it's intentional, and it wasn't. And it just, like you see number 18, I think it was Kadero Hodges, running in front of Goff, and he just has no idea that the play clock is winding down to 0. Though my beef with that is against Baltimore, they gave 2 seconds after the play clock hit 0 for Baltimore to win the game. So for us, it hits 0, and then boom, there's the penalty. And I'm like, okay, I got a problem with this, NFL. Figure out your crap. Figure it out. Figure it out. The whole chains situation, what is that? Why don't we have microchips in these darn balls? Garbage. Absolute garbage. And for all of you wondering, Dr. Chang and I are quite happy. Dr. Chang doing real well after watering, submerging the old orchid here. We are quite thankful for this W. I think Dr. Chang's going to be a lot better for this W. Looking good, Dr. Chang. Oh, baby. Yeah, against the Ravens, that was a terrible delay of game. Pisses me off, but hey, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You win some, one, you lose the rest. That's all right. Yeah, definitely sad to see the stadium so empty. But you know what, man? If you're not winning, I guess I get it. You know, it was weird being there. I was at the game on Thanksgiving Day, and it was super sad hearing our fans boo our players. Listen, man, I know that, things aren't turning out the way that you want, but to sit there and boo your own team, I think is pretty garbo. Because it's not like this is a team that's getting out there not trying to win, not performing. Man, these are guys that are out there battling to the very, very end every single week. Look at this, man. This is a team that hasn't given up on us and hasn't given it up on the season, even though this is our first win. And I think that's what's frustrating about hearing fans boo their own team. I get it. I get the frustrations. I'm frustrated when we lose every week. But to sit there and boo them, not a fan. Not a fan. Vikings fan, Bosco the Crow. I'm happy for y'all, even though I didn't want to die, but hopefully Zimmer finally gets fired. Good game, Lions. Basco the Crow. Hey, man, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out and being here. Listen, man, no bad blood. No bad blood. You're not a Green Bay Packers fan. That's the one. Can't stand them. Would love to see you guys take the division over the Packers. It is what it is. But, hey, thanks for being here, my guy. No bad blood. Thank you for the W. We needed it. It was either you or Chicago at that point. Quite frankly, if I'm being real with you guys, not the game I expected to win. The only way I thought we were going to win this game is if Jared Goff played well. And what did he throw for here? Jared Goff, a total of 25 for 41. We friggin' doubled his attempts. And he goes 296 yards, 3 TDs. Quite frankly, that was the only way that we were going to get this W. Is if we put the ball in Goff's hands and say, do something. So we gave him 41 attempts. Every other week, he goes 21 for 25 on Thanksgiving. The ground game wasn't working. So friggin' throw the ball. We did, and it worked. Daniel Churin, people talking up the Ravens all year, and the Lions almost beat them in overtime. Lions ready to pop off. Rebuild is ready. Yeah, the rebuild is happening. It's alive. And that's something that's so fascinating about this team. When you look at them, a lot of young guys, rookies, undrafted free agents, a few vets sprinkled in there at specific positions to help. All in all, a very young team. And if this very young team is in so many of these games, hey man, that's a bright future. That's a bright future with this coaching staff, with a guy like Campbell. I think Campbell's doing a phenomenal job. Yeah, there's some plays where you might look and be like, oh, that's a bad call. Some people are going to look. If we lost this game, how many people would say, oh, him going for it on 4th and inches, 4th and 1, and the fumble, and what a bad play call. Guess what? That led to the W. I know we talked about it, but it led to the W. Man, I'm excited. Sorry, calm it down. Nah, I'm not going to calm it down. All in all, I look at the coaches that we have. The only one where there's been the greatest disconnect has been the OC, Anthony Lynn. And I don't know if that's Anthony Lynn or if that's more of a specific disconnect with Goff. I don't like a lot of play calling. I know that Anthony Lynn is a run-heavy guy. That's who he is. But all in all, man, it comes to a point where it's like, excuse me, but throw the damn ball. Throw it. Throw it. See what happens. And we did that today. And we friggin' nailed it. Took the W. Oh, my God. Clump Sauce, welcome. I listened to the game. Sounds like we actually went for it, and here we are. That is accurate. We did go for it, and it worked out in our favor. Would you look at that? Kurt Barth, welcome. What a win. Gold medal. Yeah, Tony, you're not wrong. It was a bad play, but you're right. It led to the W. Yeah, it was a bad play, and it did not pan out. I didn't like the call itself. It was a little weird. I would have rather have at least just tried to run it up the gut at that point, or try to shake him. Like, it just, you look, he runs to the right side, and there's just 4 Minnesota defenders standing there. So, yeah, bad play call in general, but I'm glad we went for it, because I'm sitting there with my buddies, and they're all like, oh, what do you think? Should we go for it? And my thoughts are, freaking go for it, man. You're an 0-10-1 team. There's not enough time on the clock for you to punt it to them, for them to run it back, to score, and then you're screwed. Just go for it. Yeah, the play call itself I didn't like. Doesn't matter. Took the W, man. That water is so fresh. That is W fresh. Thought about running out in the streets waving my flag, but I fear most people would be like, you're a lunatic. Let's lock them up. And I wouldn't want to go to jail wearing this, because I think it would get ruined. I think it might get dirty. So, hey, Steve DeYoung, welcome. Glad to get the first win. Didn't get to watch the game, but my entire family texted me that Detroit won. Steve, I'm so sorry for you. I wish you did get to watch it. It was phenomenal. Spending a timeout, though, on that play was annoying. Accurate. And I don't even know. Was it a timeout, or was it just the delay of game? No, the delay of game was later. That's my bad. Charles Harris was awesome today. By the way, that is accurate. Definitely, Harris played phenomenally. Kirk Cousins had a really good game, and we still won. Yeah, he did. Kirk had an interesting game. The first half, he was awful. He had, 130 some odd yards, 137 yards in the first half. It was then coming into that third quarter. That's when Kirk Cousins showed up. And that's a very Kirk Cousins thing to do. He is there. Come here, you little bug. Little gnat. Oh, you're too far away. I can't reach you. There's a gnat flying around. How are you living right now? It's winter in Michigan. Yeah, Kirk's first half, not good. Kirk's second half, he came on fire. I'm pretty sure he put, 200 yards up in just the second half, 200 plus yards. Yeah. Hey, guys, listen, man. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Steve DeYoung, go watch it. I just wanted to share in the victory with you. Thank you for being here, for joining. I know this was a last-second sporadic type thing, but I wanted to say congratulations to all you Lions fans. We have waited a very long time to taste victory. Now, I don't know about you, but I have been crock-potting some chicken with salsa and a little cumin, a little garlic, a little bit of all the other spices that go with cayenne, a little chili powder, whatever goes into a Mexican chicken taco all day. And I'm excited to go eat that. But first, I'm going to go down some scotch in celebration. I hope all of you enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week. Victory Monday, as they like to call it. Get amped and enjoy, because this one feels so good. So good. Thank you all for hanging out. And I will see you this week when we break down the game. I have a special guest coming on. I'm going to do a show with Monday, but that'll probably come out to you guys Tuesday or Wednesday. I have a special guest. That'll be fun. All in all, a good time. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the win. And always remember, go Lions.